Sí. 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Okay.
Shana Tova, everybody.
Shana Tova.
Oh, let's do that again. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Who can tell me what year it is that we are celebrating what birthday of the world? Tishrei. It is the first of Tishrei. That is the month we are in. You are 100% right. But what year? You try. New Year. Yes, good, smart. I'll give you a hint. It ends with a magic number, which is the number 9. No. I'll give you another hint. 5,779. That is the year we are in. It is the 5,779th birthday of the world. And that's what we're celebrating. Yay! Woo! So we are so lucky to have our teen band that's going to help us to celebrate and sing. And we are going to open our service in song. And there are no page numbers on your service. So you just have to pay really close attention. We're opening with the first song on the first page called Opening Song.
And 2 songs right after that one. Sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. The sing along song, let's try that again. Sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. The sing along song with me. Rosh Hashanah celebrates the birthday of the world. Apples and honey to sweeten the year of every boy and girl. Everybody now sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. The sing along song with Rosh Hashanah starts. Rosh Hashanah starts the year. Hear the shofar blow, telling us that we should act the best way that we know. Everybody now sing along song, come sing along. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. The sing along song, the sing along song, the sing along song with me.
So
Great.
we have some special foods we eat on Rosh Hashanah. What is this? There is some very special food for dessert. But what is it customary to eat on apples and honey? So we have a song for apples and honey. Here we go.
Here we go.
Apples dipped in honey for Rosh Hashanah. Apples dipped in honey for Rosh Hashanah. A good new year, a sweet new year. A good new year, a sweet new year. Apples dipped in honey for Rosh. From the top, Tapuchim, Tapuchim Udvash leRosh Hashanah. Tapuchim Udvash leRosh Hashanah. Shana Tova, Shana Mituka. Shana Tova, Shana Mituka. Tapuchim Udvash leRosh Hashanah. Tapuchim Udvash leRosh Hashanah. But wait, there's more. There's more apples and honey.
Yes, Yes. Are we ready for the bottom song on the same page? Are you ready?
Yes.
Is my band ready? Apples and honey. Are we there yet? Okay, we are there. Here we go. Remember the bun, bun, bun. Okay. Okay. If you're gonna eat an apple, 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 don't forget to have some honey, 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 apples and honey. It may sound funny, but you can make the new year sweet and sunny. Eating apples and honey, honey, honey. You can go ask the rabbi, 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 why we bid the old year goodbye, 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 goodbye. We start the new year, the shofar we hear. Every year is in the month of Tishrei. Don't you know that it's the first day, first day, first day? Apples, apples and honey. It may sound funny, but you can make the new year sweet and sunny. Eating apples and honey, honey, honey. Go and ask your brother, brother, brother. Tell your father or your mother, mother, mother. Hashanah Tovah, it's Rosh Hashanah. We're spending the new year with each other. Sister, brother, father, mother, mother, mother. Apples and honey, apples and honey. It may sound funny, but you can make the new year sweet and sunny. Eating apples and honey, honey, honey.
That was fabulous.
Good bass.
Now,
How about the bass?
raise your hand if you know how to read. Do we have any readers here? Excellent. So we're going to turn to the page after the first page for this reading that I'm going to read, and then you're going to read the all part. A day, a week, a month passes, winter, spring, summer, fall. A year begins, a year ends. But God's plan for the world is forever and ever, never ending, over and over again.
Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. It is a time to begin again, to grow and to change, to wish and to hope for good days ahead.
It is a time to remember the creation of the world, our trust in God, the commandments of the Torah.
It is a time to celebrate as one family together, as a community, in this special place, in a quiet, joyful way.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's sing a song.
Ooh,
Oh, good idea.
Lashana Tova for Rosh Hashanah. We there? We are there. Lashana Tova. We say it every new year. Lashana Tova. Happy New Year every. Let's do that again. Lashana Tova. We say it every new year. Lashana Tova.
the page. We read together. I don't think it is on. There's a time for playing and a time for learning.
Time for laughing and a time for crying.
There's a time for talking and a time for praying.
Rosh Hashanah is a time for praying, a time to feel close to God.
Next page, please rise.
Ooh, we're going to do the Baruch Hu. Okay. Hold on a minute. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We stay standing and we read right next to the picture of the letters on the ark. On this day of prayer, we think about ourselves, how we feel, and how we act.
Sometimes we are kind to others, but sometimes we are not.
Sometimes we are helpful, but sometimes we are not.
Sometimes we act fairly, but sometimes we do not.
Rosh Hashanah gives us a time to think about changing our wrong actions to good ones. God has given us commandments and rules, mitzvot, and the mitzvot can help us to choose acts of goodness.
Thank
you, God, for giving us the mitzvot to guide us. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Devot Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. You may be seated. I want you to all try one word with me. Repeat after me. Adonai.
Adonai.
It's a hard word. Say it again. Adonai.
Adonai.
Adonai is another name for God, and we're going to say Adonai's name on the next page, so I wanted to make sure everyone knew how to pronounce it. Let's read together where the mezuzah is. You shall love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Let these words which I command you this day be in your heart. Teach them over and over again to your children. Speak of them at home and away, morning, noon, and night. Write them on the doorposts of your house. Remember them, and do all my commandments, and you shall become a holy people.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot oseh feleh. By the way, boys and girls, did you notice that the Mi Chamocha prayer that I just sang was the same tune to the last prayer that I sang, the Baruch Hu? Because every single holiday has a theme song. So that when you go to a synagogue anywhere in the whole wide world, you know that you're going to hear this melody on Rosh Hashanah and you're going to know that it's Rosh Hashanah. Maybe we'll just sing it with La La. La 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 La.
And let's continue in the reading right there, below the mezuzah. What is the best way to love Adonai? You shall love your neighbor as yourself. The best way to love God is to love each other.
What is hateful to you, do not do to others. If we want others to treat us kindly, we must treat them with kindness.
And if we want others to listen to us, We must be good listeners.
If we want others to be our friends, we must welcome them with friendship.
This is the way to show our love for God. Next page. On Rosh Hashanah, our individual families join together to become one big Jewish family. We especially remember the beginning of the first Jewish families. We belong to this family called the Jewish people, Am Yisrael. So let's all stand up, and we're going to do this first line singing of the Avot, where we think about, and the Imahot, where we think about all of our great grand family that lived a long time before us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu.
Together, we remember Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob, Leah, and Rachel.
We call them our ancestors, our Avot.
The stories of our Avot are written in the Torah. They tell us about the good and bad choices our ancestors made.
We must also make choices every day. We can choose between doing what is right and what is wrong.
Imagine you have a special book and you write in it every day for a year. You can see how many good things you did, and you can see what mistakes you made. Rabbis long ago called this imaginary book the Book of Life, Sefer HaChaim. Rosh Hashanah helps us to remember to think about our daily choices, what we do, and what we say. So think about, what will you write in your book of life? What are you going to want to write down there? Do you want to write the good stuff? Do you want to write the bad stuff? No, we don't want to write the bad stuff. In fact, we shouldn't even do any of the bad stuff. And so we answer the question with the word Zochreinu.
Zochreinu l'chaim, melech hafetz l'chaim, v'chodvenu b'sefer ha'chaim, l'mancha Elohim chaim.
And now as we remain standing, we're going to take the Torah out of the ark. And some of you may have not been in the sanctuary when we take the Torah out of the ark. And when we do, we always stand, and we always try to be quiet and respectful, because in the Torah is found the wisdom of our people, the stories, the traditions, and all the stuff that helps us to make good choices in our lives. So we're going to take the Torah out of the ark now.
1, 2, 3, and Shalom, 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 shalom. It is the tree of life to them that hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. It is the tree of
have opened the ark, the Aron HaKodesh, and we've taken out the Torah. This is our Torah, a precious gift from God. We honor it for the words of wisdom it teaches us. We will learn from it, as did our parents and grandparents. Adonai, listen to our voices. Give us another good year. Adonai, you are close to us like a parent who helps, loves, and protects us. But we all know that you are above and beyond us, creator and ruler of the whole universe. Help us discover your godly spark within each of us. And as we sing now these words of Avinu Malkeinu, let's all of us think about how we can become a better person, each in our own way, each and every day during this next year.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'Haneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'Haneinu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, ve'oshienu. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, ve'oshienu. From the top, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'Haneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu V'Haneinu, Ki ein banu ma'asim.
Please be seated.
Isn't this singing great, everybody? Shana Tova. My name's Rabbi Bear, like the animal. Can you say Shalom, Rabbi Bear? Oh, Shalom, Yeladim. Thank you. Shana Tova. So the prayer we just sang, Avinu Malkeinu, what it means is our Father, our Mother in heaven, King, Queen of the universe, forgive us because we've done things we've had to say sorry for, and we might not even be fully done saying sorry. And this is our time to do that, for a new year, to start over and to go in with a fresh start. So one time when that prayer was said, it was said in a small village in Poland, say a few hundred years ago. And when it was said, during Slichot, which is the service before Rosh Hashanah, last Saturday night, every year after the Slichot service, when the whole congregation would say, I'm sorry, together before God, the rabbi would disappear. And nobody knew where the rabbi had gone. And so the villagers would whisper amongst each other and they'd say, you know what? We think the rabbi goes to heaven to say it even closer to God, Avinu Malkeinu, on behalf of the whole community. But you know, one day, there was a little boy named Yankel. Say, Shalom, Yankel. And Yankel, can I have a volunteer to be Yankel? Yankel, or Yankela, girl or boy? Can I have a volunteer? I have a big volunteer. All right, yeah, we got a volunteer. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to ask Rabbi Pomerantz is going to act this out for me. I'm very grateful for. So Rabbi Pomerantz just finished singing Avinu Malkeinu. We're going to give two Yankels. And the Yankel said, the rabbi then disappears. Pretend you can't see the rabbi. You can't see her. All right? All right. and you say, you know what? I want to know where the rabbi goes after Avinu Malkeinu. And so you went searching for the rabbi. And the rabbi, you saw her first go home, and she put on a cloak. She put on a cloak so she couldn't be seen by the villagers. And the rabbi went into the woods she had an axe in her hand. And you guys didn't know, why is she carrying an axe? Okay, but follow her into the woods. Into the woods. That's a musical. All right, you're going into the woods, and you see the rabbi come to a house where you know there's an old lady who lives there, who doesn't come out very much because she's really sick. She's sick and she's cold, and she doesn't even have enough money for wood to make a fire. And you see that the rabbi chops down a tree, and cuts up wood, and takes the wood and knocks on the old lady's house. Can we all knock on her house door together? Knock, 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 knock. And the old lady comes in and she says, hello, Rabbi. Oh, you're not Rabbi, you're a wood chopper. I don't even know who you are, but you've been here before. Wood chopper, thank you so much for coming, but I don't have money to pay you for wood today. And yes, I'm cold, but I won't be able to give you anything. And Rabbi, who's dressed as a common wood chopper, she says, oh, that's okay. You'll get it next time. And she starts making a fire. And she even has in her back pocket all the ingredients for chicken soup. Can you believe it? So she even makes chicken soup for the old lady. I'm the old lady, Rabbi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Yankel, slip away so that the rabbi doesn't see you. Go back home. All right, good. And you're going to go all the way back home. And you know what? Other people who came out of that service say, Yankel, did you see where the rabbi goes after services? Because I heard that the rabbi goes all the way to heaven. Is it true? Yankel, it is? You're right. It is true. Because doing a good deed for someone else, that's even better than going to heaven. And that's why God heard the prayers of the whole community, because not just the rabbi, but everyone in that community went out and did good deeds for each other. Yankel, thank you. Thank you. Double Yankel, thank you. All right. Let's do a lot of good deeds this year.
Thank you, Rabbi Bear, for that wonderful story, just when I thought I was done. We are going to turn back in our little machzors to the shofar blessings. So you'll find that, and we're going to read these words. Long ago in the land of Israel, in Jerusalem, Rosh Hashanah began with the sounds of the shofar at the holy temple, the Beit HaMikdash. We continue this tradition even here today.
There are times
When we forget our promises to God, the shofar calls us like an alarm. It wakes us up. It reminds us not to forget God's rules. So first we're going to say the blessings for the blowing of the shofar, and then anybody who's brought a shofar with you will gather right here on the front steps.
Okay.
So first we'll say the blessings.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Amen. Now everybody remember, wait a second, boys and girls, remember, The mitzvah is to hear the shofar, not to blow the shofar. So everybody make sure your ears are open. Are you ready for the first call? It sounds like this. Doo-doo. Tekiah. The second call sounds like this. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Shvarim. The third call is the teruah, and it sounds like 9 little pointy steps. Doot, 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 doot. Ready? Teruah. Now you're going to need to take a very deep breath, and as a whole congregation, we are going to call the final call. Are you ready, everybody? Tekiah Gedolah.
I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah, Tekiah, yeah. And I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Shvarim. Tekiah. I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Teruah, teruah. Shvarim. Tekiah. And I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Tekiah Gedolah. Woo! I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Last time. I'd like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I'd like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, 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 happy New Year. Yes. Yeah, we have one more. One more.
Before our final song, I have 3 announcements. The first announcement is we have a Tashlich service on the beach at 4:30, which is where you toss your sins into the water with breadcrumbs. If you'd like to come, it's at 53rd and Collins, and bring your own bread, bring your own sins. Okay, second announcement. I believe there is delicious apple cake in the courtyard following services for everybody. Yay! And the last announcement is on Yom Kippur, we are collecting food for people who are food insecure. So please remember to bring in your non-perishable food items for those in need in our community. Thank you. We have one last song. Let's everybody stand up for it.
And I'd like to just take a moment to thank our wonderful, incredible teen band.
Woo!
We have Judah Deitch on the drum kit, even with a broken arm. I mean, give it up for him, man. We have We have Jonathan Taman on the bass. We have Johnny Gaynor on the piano, on the keyboard. And we have Adam Shop on the electric guitar.
All right.
Of course, I'd like to think it's all about the bass. It's all about the bass. But it's all
The
really
bass,
about
the
me.
bass.
I just wanted you to know it's really about me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just a joke. Okay, Lashana Tova, are you ready? This is Miami style. Lashana Tova. Let's go. Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and you and me. We start at the very beginning and go round all over again, like our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3, from the beginning right to the end. Everybody now, Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and me. We dip our apples in honey, a sweet beginning to a sweet new year. We eat the challah around, we hear the shofar sound. Yes, we hear it loud and clear. Together, Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and me. Teshuvah we change for the better. Tefillah we pray for the best. Tzedakah we help other people in need, and God will take care of the rest. Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and you. Take it away, Adam. Everybody, Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and me. Once more. Lashana Tova, a happy new year. Lashana Tova, a healthy new year. Lashana Tova, a sweet new year for you and me. For you and me. One more time. For you and me.
Shana Tova, everybody.
Shana Tova.
See you
Fabulous.
same time on Yom Kippur.
Whoa. Whoa. Thank you.
Shana Tova. Oh, nice to meet you.